nozzle with the brand new feature, the shutoff valve. Now, this original hose came to us 14 years ago from Roxanne, but now we're seeing something new and improved 2.0 for a QVC price of $25, 3 easy payments of $8.33. There are 55-star reviews on this one, and this is fantastic, and we are down to our final color. We've sold out of 6 different colors with this one, and now we just have the black left. This is giving you everything from a super duper fine, beautiful mist for those delicate blooms to like the super jet spray to get to that deck and those tires and everything in between. So here it is in our final color, the black. Actually, I'm gonna move off to the side so you can see it there. Is that not just a wonderful, perfect inspiration from a fireman's hose? Well, I can tell you right now, my dad's a retired fire captain, and this is very much like the hoses that he went and rescued many, many people from. All right, so let's talk about this one with our very special guest, Roxanne De Palma. Oh, just kidding, Larry Nexdorf, who brings us Ultimate Innovations. Hello, Larry. I was like, which one's joining us right now?
I'm not Roxanne, but I play her on TV sometimes. Hello, my friend.
This is awesome.
This is fantastic. And even though the other 7 colors are gone, this is like the little black dress. This black color is classic, so don't worry about this beautiful color. But we've sold over 1.3 million hose nozzles on QVC. And you're probably like, okay, well, how is this nozzle that we just introduced this year different? There you can see we added a shut-off valve. So you have a 2-way shutoff by turning it like you see, where you can scroll between the multiple spray patterns. But say you want to hold just one spray pattern, you simply turn that little valve. It's going to hold it. When you're ready to go back, it's back to the same spray pattern. And also I use it for flow control. If I want to like have my stream just a little lower, I just turn that little valve down a little bit.
Sure.
But why is this nozzle so much better than something like this?
Oof.
And, you know, I say that I spray it forward with love, comparing it to that. But look how this has this 90-degree angle. This, like you were saying, is a fireman's hose nozzle. The hose is going right into this nozzle. You are getting great velocity. This is not just a nozzle, Steve. This is a tool, a watering tool. This is made out of stainless steel. So it will not rust, it will not corrode. And then you have this Santoprene rubber. This is not going to crack and it will not fade, even if you leave it laying out in your yard in the hot summer sun, you know, the whole time. Then you have the anodized aluminum finish. Again, that will not rust, that will not corrode. This is made to last. In fact, I like to bang it on the table because this will not crack like a hose. Now, if you turn it on the end where you put the hose into, this is actually machine milled, and that's one of the 5 U.S. patents on this hose nozzle. What does that mean? It will not leak, it will not drip down your arm, made to last.
That's the worst.
When you get this home, make sure you're using a standard 5/8-inch garden hose. You don't want to use one of those fabric hoses or a 1/2-inch metal hose. You want to give this full power to do its job. And then, like I said, Steve, you have at least 5 spray patterns. You can go from your soft soaker spray when you first get your Ultimate Innovations or your Roberta's plants home. That's going to be the perfect spray setting for that. Then you're going to have, if you twist it just a little more, that soaker spray. This is going to be good when your plants get a little bigger or when you're watering the base of bushes and trees. Turn a little more, you're going to get that wide fan spray. This is going to be good for doing your lawns, your flower beds. Turn it a little more, you're going to get that nice narrow spray. I love cleaning off my furniture, my sidewalk, and then that jet spray at the very end. It's almost like a power washer. It's going to give you a lot of power to clean and get all those spider webs up on your eaves, because you are going to have great power with this nozzle. Frankly, it's going to do it all. And again, don't forget, it has that 2-way shutoff, either from the left or the right. But now with that wonderful shutoff valve, right there you see it, you have the option of maintaining any spray pattern that you want.
I love it. Well, that's just it. I mean, though there are 5 spray patterns with your soft soaker, fine spray, fan spray, and the jet stream, those are the 5 patterns. However, everything that happens in between each of those is like an ombre of pattern. So like really there's a whole lot going on here, and you really get to customize that spray just to your liking. Now the one that you're looking at right here is the black, and this is our final color. And as Larry just pointed out, a really good point here. I think some of us were probably hesitant to grab the black because in the hot heat of the summer sun, you would think that this would get nice and hot, but it's not, because of that rubber backing that is not only going to be protective and not heat up, but it's going to feel so comfortable in hand as well. $25, 3 easy payments of $8.33. That brand new shutoff valve is really kind of a game changer, Larry, but you just said it. The fact is, you're not going to have a big wet hand or holding the hose and have that wet
Or
dripping
down.
That's the worst. Oh my goodness.
Absolutely. I mean, Steve, this is made to last. In fact, we believe in this so much. We are giving you a lifetime manufacturer's warranty. This card will be in your box. Have you ever heard of a hose nozzle having a lifetime warranty?
No way.
But think about a nozzle like this. I actually broke my finger a few years ago, so I can only really use 3 of them. To simply water and squeeze this, it's not fun.
No.
And to me, I want to put on my music. I want to go out in the morning when it's quiet and the birds are chirping, and I want to water. This, you can actually turn the top of this nozzle with just your thumb, because we made it so it's going to be very easy with those indentations to turn it. Again, you turn it on from the left, or you can turn it off from the right. Either way, you scroll through the patterns. But now with that really cool shutoff valve, that is going to be a lifesaver. So if you're out washing your car, watering your lawn, and neighbors stops by and wants to chat, you don't have to scroll through all the patterns. You simply turn it off with that shutoff valve. And then when you go back to your chore, you turn it back on. This is perfect for cleaning, for watering your trees, your bushes, your flower gardens. And now's the time, because here in Pennsylvania, I actually cut the lawn over the weekend. It is very dry outside for this time of year. So I actually had mine out this weekend, and I was watering all the things that are coming up. Truly, the only nozzle you will ever want to use, and probably the last nozzle you ever buy.
Well, it's so funny. I was listening to Rick the other day present this with Roxanne, and we had a couple more colors available then. Now we're just down to the black. But he was saying that he picked up his Fireman nozzle 14 years ago when they first launched it here, and it looks good as new. So truly, with that lifetime warranty, like, this is built to last. Jen, how many have we had picked up this year? Because everyone falls in love with this every single year, year after year. Roxanne took these to the Philadelphia Flower Show, the largest flower show in the world, and it sold out before the Flower Show Festival could end. We've had 30,000 of these picked up this year alone. But like, Larry, how many, what was it, 1 million plus that have been sold here?
1.3 million. And, you know, Rick Domeyer was actually the first host to present this with Roxanne 14 years ago, and that's when he bought this nozzle. But even if you have one of our other nozzles, you know, maybe because now we have it with the shutoff valve, you want to give it to one of your children or grandchildren. Maybe a faucet in the front or the back. Or, you know, instead of taking a bottle of wine to a dinner party this summer, take a nozzle. You'll be the talk of the table.
Oh, absolutely. Everyone is falling in love with this because of the versatility and the multifunctions that you're going to be able to get with the Ultimate Innovations Fireman hose nozzle with shutoff valve. Our final quantities in the black color only for QVC price of $25 to 3 easy pays of $8.33, item M9918. All right, well, Roxanne's going to be joining us here.